Good day and welcome back to Elementary 72 Gaming. I'm back again with Valheim, and this time it's time to show off the base. It is complete, and okay, it's for the most part complete. I've just got a little bit of touch-ups to do, a little bit of items which are unstable, things like that they need to be fixed up, and a little bit of reinforcement. But the main roof is on, it's fully fitted up, and there's going to be a whole lot of cosmetics. But I wouldn't call this a mega base. My base in the plains on solo player is a mega base. This is on a scale beyond the mega base. There's so much of iron in this building that, let's see, if you were to do this here 100% on a single server, I think this would be impossible. And that's just me being honest. The reason for that is the space isn't even that huge, and considering everything that's my gravestone won't be showing yet. I just have to wait for it to spawn in with the rest of the building. Okay, let's see if I can do this. My favorite thing to do is to show everything off from a very good vantage point to show you the majority of what there is on the space. Yeah, this is going to be another level of insane. So let's start showing this ultra mega super. Basically, if you're a Dragon Ball fan, this is the Ultra Instinct of Valheim bases. Just judging by the size of it. This roof is huge, by the way. It is 7 high on a single side, and it is 56 across. No, it's not 56. It's just under 40 something across, which is still pretty huge. It's 42 across, sorry, 42. Yeah. The only reason I'm walking across this ridge is I want everything to spawn in. The roof is absolutely stable. It's actually double reinforced. So it has a steel reinforcement running through its crossbeam here. This has actually been done so that I can put some cosmetics on the top. I intend to put in the dragon heads through the top here. And then after that, I also intend to put in a few other items to make the space even more fantastic than what it currently looks like. As you can see, this entire world is still spawning in. This base is really holding up a lot of massive impact. Now, I just died previously when trying to get up there to showcase everything. Now, where is this gravestone? There it is. So on the top here, some of this inner hidden section actually broke. I'm going to explain all of that to you in a minute. Some of the walls have been breaking in the base. I'm not sure as to why, but I will try and go through all of the rooms. So yeah, let's just have a quick look. So this is just the first floor that I'm showing off. This is the lower roof. Now I have a second floor which is totally locked in. You wouldn't even notice it if you just stood inside the base. You'll just think that the roof is cutting off with the way the ceiling seals off. And you'll see that there's these structures that come down. I'm still missing another 4 more on each side. So 4 here and 4 there, and then this thing is done. They just needed to actually hold up the roof. The roof is stable at the moment, but it isn't 100% in the green. So I do need to finish off these reinforcements on the bottom here. Once they go in, things will change. This is yet again, this is happening to me. I'm not sure as to why it keeps breaking. This place is very well reinforced. Nothing here is weak, and that is not even an understatement. Everything has been over reinforced, to say the least. So the breakage is just not making any sense for me. Nothing can attack things up here because of where they're located. I might have to over reinforce this edge. I'm not 100% sure if that's going to work. Just makes no sense to me. Yeah, but anyway, let's get into the second floor. So yeah, we saw the roof has some problems. As I said, I have some fixing up to do. Those I will get to slowly. So let's go inside and showcase the one finished room off. That is still holding, at least. So yeah, this is a roundabout look of what the inside will look like. It still needs finishing, as I said. As you can see, the pillars aren't in. All of this needs to be pillared. All of that needs to be pillared. There's a ton of pillars still to be placed in. Then on top of that, I still got more reinforcement. As I said, I'm not really farming the metal at this point. Iron is way too rare for material. Bronze isn't so bad, but iron definitely is. So this is the only completed room, and I'm going to be changing it up a little bit. I'm hoping to change what goes in here in terms of cases. I'm hoping to switch it out from all of these being the regular cases to at least the first row being reinforced, second row regular, third row regular, fourth row reinforced again. And that's if it works out. If it doesn't, then well, it will just stay like this. So yeah, that is in. That's gonna have some cosmetic changes. Now, this area is really one of my best builds. Considering how heavy its production capability is, this isn't like anything you can just get anywhere. And this is why I'm calling it an ultra mega super base. Because this can't just be called a mega base, this is way beyond. It's to go further beyond. As you can see, Dragon Ball Z fan. This room is going to be another one of the unknown rooms. I'm going to explain something which is going to be crazy. So I've decided to move all residents to the top. So that's going to be the residence room on the top. It's going to form everybody's beds. So that's where I intend to put it in. And coming back down to this level, that makes so little sense, it's not even possible. This is the workroom. Now, this room shouldn't have had that problem. Not even a chance of that happening in here, to be honest. This room is totally secure. The breakage of this wall is impossible. I think this is from spawning in. The despawn and respawn is a bit too heavy for the base. So it might be breaking things apart. Yeah, I'm just gonna pull this out. Sorry about that. I didn't mean to do that. So this is one of the only completed rooms. I have all the materials already ready to build the other room, which is going to be. Oh yeah, this room has all all two bench stations inside it. Sorry, not three. The two bench stations, and the next thing to go into this room is going to be the spindle works, basically. Now let's do that. Open this again. Put the iron away. Put that away. Now, actually, I think I accidentally pulled some wood out of here. This is all reinforced boxes, as you can see. They look a lot neater and they fill up the space a lot better. But I'm not sure if this is the best way to slot them in. So I'm going to actually be taking this all down and reslotting them, and then I'm going to put on the labels. I'm hoping to do that for the storage room, which is going to be directly across here. As you can see, the wolves are still inside. I'm keeping those safe inside there just for the sake of keeping them around. This is also another one that shouldn't have broken. Somewhere here on the ground floor is a workbench. Just not sure where. Yeah, these are spawn breaks. Because of the time it takes the base to load in, it looks like it's breaking part of my castle down. Hopefully, once I figure things out in here, this won't be a problem anymore. Yeah, there you can see. Whew. Okay. Yeah. So directly across is going to be the storage room, and this is meant for the ground floor. Storage room on the ground floor. I obviously couldn't put in the forge works on the ground floor due to the black metal forges. This room I intend to make it my storage box room. So each and every wall will have storage boxes around the edges. Then coming to the center, there's going to be another set like what you saw in the other room, and that is going to make this the storage box room. Now I intend to load every single thing up to this point here with storage boxes. So there'll just be 4 empty slots here in the front at the door, and that's your entranceway in and out. But this room is meant to make you feel overwhelmed with boxes. There's going to be an extra stash of boxes in the center, just like what I do with every single one of them so far. I'm hoping that this base looks so unbelievable that you can't resist it when everything is 100% complete with cosmetics inside. Now, internally, it still needs a ton of cosmetics. Building this up is just the base, and it still needs more. Obviously, everybody knows that this here isn't. Oh, that's where some of the metal went. Yeah, I lost some metal midway through one of my runs in the base. There's some of the core wood I have left. There's some enemies that were in the base during the one spawn. Oh, a stack of wood. How fantastic. That fell through the floor. This room hasn't had stacks of wood left in it. But nonetheless, this base is really over the top huge. So this room is intended to be the cooking room. So along this wall here where I'm heading to right now, oh, more enemies that came into the base. Along this wall, I'm expecting to put all of my cooking pots. And along the other wall is going to be all the brewing brewers, basically. So there'll be a brewer on every single one of these. So there's going to be a ton of fires, all the brewers, and there's going to be all the wood, all the storage, every single material I can in the center with that same style of storage. Now, every one of them is going to have it inside the rooms. So these rooms are meant for that purpose. And if you count it out, that's a cooking room, a metal smelting room, and a crafting room. Now, there's one more left on this floor. I'm not sure whether I'm going to double it up with another storage room, because obviously, even with double storage rooms, I'm nowhere near capacity for storage. Storage is insane in this game, and that's just being honest about how big things can go. Had I known there was 60 at the bottom, that's from legit mining. So yeah, that's not spawned in metal, lucky for me. I'm gonna have to grab it and just go and fix up whatever needs to be fixed. Put in everything else inside the base, have everything sorted. So yeah, this is just the easy section of work that needs to be done. And I'm calling it the easy section for several reasons. So you've gotten a quick look of the outside. The top floor isn't going to have anything spectacular. I've decided against going for all-out reinforcement inside the building. You'll see why in a minute. I don't really need all that much stone more. It's very easy. It's tiny amounts. I'm not going to be using a seed. Uh, let's see. There is the secret room on the roof. This is the roof part 2. This is just a total little secret room for you to chill in. I intend to do a little bit of metal work in the center, put in a reinforced cross beam in the center. That's where I died actually. I fell through that little hole because it opened up underneath me. It's not stable up here at the moment, so I'm going to have to fix up a lot of things. So yeah, this is what it currently looks like, and as you can see, up here is a very nice little hideout. It's unbelievable to have put in this much of work just to build this thing. Oh wait, sorry, I need to put this out and go and finish up the other area where I've already started because it's already turning red. It was breaking while I was in the middle of construction. So yeah, this is what I'm going to be doing, and I hope you like this. This is a 56 by 56 size base. It is, if I'm correct, the only one of its kind, and this is my finish to my own challenge, which I put out there on the Reddit and to anybody else who plays Val. Can you beat it? If you can, I'd love to see it. And obviously, you can send me a message over Discord. I'm in the official Valheim Discord, so you can message me there. And I'll most likely come over to your server, have a look at what you have, and that will be that. For 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. No, it's not gonna. It will be fine. I did cut that last one a little bit early. It's actually 5 to a section, but I'm just overdoing it slightly. It's not gonna hurt how much I have up here. I have way more than enough to finish off all of this reinforcement. And with that, if I'm correct, the entire floor turns colors. No more red. Yeah. So the first section gives me quite the odd one. And I'm not worried about this first section because it's off. And I'm just liking the fact that it's a perfect. The 6x6 makes a nice square to hold up the roof. I think that is a good design trait in this roof. The fact that it's symmetrical, it's something that I love to do. Use symmetry. I think a lot of people miss that subtle hints of symmetry in their base. It makes such a big difference to what you build, and it makes it so much easier to progress when it comes to things like this. Because having a base like this with symmetry included inside it is going to give you so much more to do when it comes to your later stage gameplay. Actually, I did intend to tip it at that point. Alright, so I hope that you all did enjoy the space. The space has taken an obscene amount of time to actually complete. So I hope to catch you all in the next one, and I hope to see your builds. See you all then. Have a good day.